there are different designs that have been used to make or to design this mask. There are ones there are ones which are elastic. They have elastic bands, and we have these bands that you can be able to tie. The normal masks that I'm going to demonstrate are the ones that are being used by the local wananchi, and they can be reusable after you wash them, and you must wash them with soap and water. So for now, let's assume I've done all my activities the whole day. I've not been able, the goodness with the mask that it will also prevent, one, it will prevent droplets, because this COVID-19, as we all know, it's a droplet infection. So it's being spread through droplet infection. So we find that it will prevent, one, it will prevent you from keeping on touching your mouth and also keep on touching your nose, because that is one of ways of how we are supposed to prevent this virus. Touching face and our mouths is something that is automatic. It comes so unconsciously with ourselves. But when you have worn this one, then it prevents you from touching your nose and also touching your face. So when you reach your house, remember hygiene. You also don't want to touch this mask, because remember, it has collected so many things. So you also don't want to touch it. So when you come in your house in the evening, how do you remove this mask and how do you clean it? Remember, the first thing you do when you come, you must wash your hands. Start by opening the lower part. Then you open the upper part. Make sure you do not touch the mask, the part that is protecting your nose and your mouth. You do not touch anywhere, and you drop it in your already prepared soapy water. The water that you are dipping your mask in should already be prepared soapy water. You dip it there, then you wash it normally the way we wash your clothes, then you rinse, and then you can keep it to dry. After that, your mask will be ready for use the following day. The soapy water could be water prepared with a detergent or a normal bar soap that you have. If you start from up, you open like this, what happens? The upper part now will fall down. So you are going to contaminate your clothes using the outer part that has collected all the particles or all the germs and viruses. So you start with the lower part, so that when you remove it, you just pick it, put it in the soapy water, or put it in a dustbin. So for the N95 masks, they are disposable immediately after use. Once you've been able to attend to your patients, then at the end of the day, you should be able, at the end of any procedure, then you should be able to discard this mask. So these masks are not reusable. Surgical masks are also not reusable. They are disposable. So after use, you are required to dispose these masks. So you cannot reuse them for the next patient, or you cannot reuse them the following day. Remember, when you're disposing it, you are also not supposed to touch the part that was covering your nose or the part that was covering your mouth. So now you dispose it where you have trash that is supposed either to get burnt. It should not be disposed in places where you are disposing your foodstuffs. No, because anybody can be able to touch, or even where we dispose our foodstuffs, you find that there are people who usually come to get the trash to go and dispose it. Maybe the city council or any other organizations that come to do the disposal of food. So you should not put it in the dustbin that you put your normal foodstuffs. It should be separate, because it is something that it can transmit the infection also to the other persons. During the day, we feel as if we need to breathe, or we feel as if we need to get some fresh air. So it is prohibited to remove your mask and leave it like that. Because once you do that, all the things that your mask had collected is going to touch this part of your clothes, and it also gets contaminated. So what happens? Let's always avoid to leave our masks like this. If you feel that you need to remove your mask, then you leave it, you remove and wash. But we shouldn't leave it hanging. You remove and wash, or you remove and dispose and you wear another.